All right, folks. Nelson Torres here, an all-new episode. Joining along with me is the Universal Champion Angelo Razorblade Vega, and the Rise to the Top briefcase holder,
and the only icon of WTF. No one else. It's just me.
All right, we'll get into all of it tonight. It is now.
Can I ask you something quick?
Yes.
Nelson, because you know what it is? I always feel like I have to stress, especially what would happen with Big Time Idiot, that he kept claiming he was this and that. Couldn't there just be one way, one day, to clarify once and for all that it's just me? There must be some way.
We'll get to that. And first, Wrestling Outlaws starts now. All right, guys. Nelson Torres. We hear an all-new Wrestling Outlaws, June 7th. That's since past midnight now. Nelson Torres this week, as always, ladies and gentlemen, it's a new episode, June 7th, 2024, along with the
Universal Champion.
And Rise to the Top.
I'm on my briefcase. It fell behind the couch. I'll get it later.
And you say you're an icon. So you explain what you were just talking about a little while ago.
Nelson, you gotta understand, I have been here for the whole, even though the anniversary is coming up, but it is this year, I have been here the whole 30 years of WTF. That's a very long time.
Yes.
And some of these fuckheads, I'm not talking about fans, I'm talking about people I've been in the ring with, who I've destroyed, who I've put down. They still need to get it in their thick heads that the only icon here is me. But beside that, shout out to mi gente, Boricuas, Puerto Rican weekend is upon us.
Okay. And yes, later on I will mention, Puerto Rican Day this weekend, yes.
So you're going to be at the parade, you're going to be at the festival. Well, the thing is, we're going into Friday night, so this thing officially kicks off tonight. I got my hat on, my new hat. But then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'll be all, that's what I like to call Puerto Rican patriotic with a red, white, and blue.
Awesome. So now, with that being said, as I mentioned, we've talked about Tyler Cage the last time, and you actually challenged him to a debate in the studio. But I'll give you an answer because he did talk to me very recently about this.
Can I just,
and I'll give you the response.
Can I just say something about this?
Yes.
Now, it's no secret what's been going on all these weeks with him, all these months with him. Here's the thing, Nelson. When did he accept?
I'm not going to tell you till later on. And I know, Angelo, you just got to be patient with it.
Did he accept?
I will answer that later. But
because here's the thing. Once I go face to face with him, and we're going to get the facts straight on everything, this should be done. Because if this leads into an in-ring confrontation, he's going to regret it.
All right, well, we are expected to wrestle very soon, for those who are wondering.
So with that being said, hopefully your sorry little ass shows up, unless you're going to keep your head in a bucket of AIDS.
Oh my goodness. I'll tell you if he accepted or not a little bit later on.
All right.
In the meantime, so as you say, you say you're the icon already, and you wanted to clarify that, right?
I'm just trying to say is like, there should just be some way where I don't got to keep repeating myself. I'm a multiple-time champion, Grand Slam winner of every title in WTF, Grand Slam title holder of IWW also, and other things I have done. which is more than enough to make me the WTF icon. Even outside the ring. Come on.
And another thing also, something I needed to bring up.
Because when guys like Big Time Jason want to walk in for like 5 minutes and claim that title, no. That is a title I have earned with respect.
Now, with that said, what about, the current United Continental Champion, Happy the Clown, not Intercontinental as he said in the studio one time, which is not the same thing.
Listen, Nelson.
Remember, the United Continental Champion was formed from the United States Champion and the Intercontinental Champion that we had back then. It started in 2015, actually.
Okay, I will clarify something.
Yeah, go ahead, you clarify.
In 2015, Nelson and the WTF higher ups, they unified the United States Championship with the Intercontinental Championship. So now there is only one championship concerning those two titles, and it is called the United Continental Championship because both have been merged into one.
Mm-hmm. And it's even bigger.
And I was the first champion.
And I will say this, it's even bigger than any championship in New York City. That's for sure. I can...
Next to
the world.
The WTF World's title.
Yeah.
Not too far behind this WTF Universal Championship.
Mm-hmm.
That United Continental Championship has history, even when the belt was separated as two different titles. Mm-hmm. But now it is one title.
That started in 2015 with you.
With me.
So, just want to...
That is technically like the big workhorse title here.
Yes, that's the best way to say it. Yes, absolutely. Currently held by Happy the Clown.
Yes, you need to lace up your boots if you're going to try to take that belt from Happy the Clown.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I've been in the ring with Happy the Clown as a competitor and a teammate. It's a very long day when you got to deal with Happy the Clown. With
that, I've been meaning to bring this up for the last, couple of minutes, actually, in the last few weeks. I actually put separated videos of myself and you doing entrances at the WWE World.
You know what?
From that WrestleMania episode,
okay,
yeah.
Can I mention something?
Mm-hmm.
Can we just let the fans in on a little secret?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Next year, WTF is headed to Las Vegas.
Okay. Yes, that's...
During the WrestleMania weekend.
Mm-hmm.
We have some business to attend to there.
Yeah, because there's WrestleCon
too. And guess
too.
What? It's no secret. I have gotten a lot of requests, especially with my history. People are demanding I do the Razor Ramon entrance in WWE World.
Okay.
The Cody one was such a big hit, so to speak. It got over 8,000 views on TikTok.
Well, let's put it this way also. We might visit WrestleCon to meet some fans too. If you're interested in meeting us in Vegas while we're in Vegas, let us know where we can meet. More likely in WrestleCon or maybe at the World. I don't know. There's a lot, because now recently in WrestleCon, the people are putting this together right now.
Could you, remember what happened in WWE World?
What?
Some of you lucky fans, by the time we're there, you might have a shot to pictures and videos with this beautiful belt.
It's possible. Just like I said, as per mentioned, there's a possibility that WrestleCon might be there, may not be there. But more information in weeks and months to come when things get a little closer.
But we will be conducting WTF business in Las Vegas.
No doubt.
But you want to see us? We will be at WWE World. We will be up and down that Vegas Strip.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be great.
Although it's not the first time WTF done shows there, but it will definitely be the first time.
It will be my first time.
It'll be your first time.
So I have to make it a bit. You know what? This whole 30th anniversary of WTF is this year, but I feel I should truly celebrate that in Las Vegas.
All right.
And who knows? You never know. I am the Universal Champion. But don't be surprised by then. There's another belt on my other shoulder.
Especially when
when I guarantee something, I fucking guarantee something.
Especially with that briefcase, which is, according to you and according to some and then the higher ups, that is not it, because it was supposed to expire this coming July, but instead it is
a new rule went into effect. Whoever is the Rise to the Top holder, it is unlimited time limit until you cash it in.
I mean, you only were doing it right now because we've been trying to do some wrestling matches.
Yeah, but Nelson, listen, that's kind of unfair because the higher up said, you know what? Because of all the chaos and things that go on, the fucked up thing, if you cash that in and you failed your attempt at being the Universal or the World Champion, that's on you. So you better make that cash in count. Like me, people keep asking me, Angelo, when you gonna do it? When you gonna do it? Let me make this perfectly clear. You're gonna have to really give me a big, good reason why I should. You know what? I feel like I gotta be provoked. I don't think Chris Angel, the current World Heavyweight Champion, is gonna say something like, oh, Angelo, do it. You know, I respect him. And out of disrespect to him, I feel like, okay, he's the World Champion, but why should I do it to him? Why should I attack him after a match? Why should I... You know what I mean? So, like I said, when I'm ready to fucking do it, you will know. That's all I got to say about that.
Okay. So now, jumping back to what we talked about, the world, you're going to do another entrance, right?
Everybody, they want me, because remember, the whole Angelo Razorblade Vega thing was inspired a lot by, may he rest in peace, Razor Ramon Scott Hall.
Yeah, I heard it too. The Power
And
Ranger
remember, back in WTF, yeah, we were kind of like, at the time, WWF-ish. Like somebody called one time a baby WWF. And what did I do? I did the Razor Ramon entrance. I was technically like a Razor Ramon Jr. But you know what? With all this technology now and everything people have, to actually do it, I'm going to do it for the fans.
All right.
And give you the Razor Ramon entrance at WWE World next year.
All right, so with that, let's check out those two entrances that we're talking about.
Oh, when you did Roman Reigns?
Yeah.
And I did Cody Rhodes?
First, let's show the Cody Rhodes thing, and then right after that, going straight to Roman Reigns. So we're showing two back-to-back. So check this out.
For entertainment purpose only.
Yeah, exactly. So check it out.
Wrestling has more than one royal family.
guys, welcome back. And yeah, you just saw me
doing it. He's the tribal chief.
And you did Cody Rhodes. You did finish the story.
Finish the story. And the funny thing is, he did finish the story.
And the story, as we speak, continues.
The story continues.
All right. So, were you happy that Cody Rhodes won?
Of course. It was time already.
Yeah, finish the story.
It was time. It was time. But, like I said, next year,
WrestleMania 40
in Vegas, WrestleMania 41, I will fulfill the request and do the Razor Ramon entrance.
And
I'll even spice it up with my Outsiders jacket, toothpick, everything.
gotcha.
I will do it for the fans.
Cool.
Oh, but speaking of next year,
Go ahead.
let me ask you something. Because it is Vegas, should the WWE finally pull the trigger with Roman Reigns versus The Rock? Or should they go with the rumor going around Cody Rhodes versus The Rock? What would you rather see?
If you
want my opinion? Cody Rhodes should defend his undisputed WWE title against a worthy challenger. That way you can at least have that match and still Roman Reigns and The Rock.
Well,
Personally, you know what I would do?
What?
If I was booking that?
What?
Because of story history, I'd do Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton. On one night, and on the other night, you can have Roman Reigns and The Rock.
All right. Well, since you asked me what kind of match I would like to see, personally, I think the perfect time would be The Rock versus Roman Reigns, once and for all, championship or not.
Especially it being in Vegas.
Exactly.
That match, you don't need a championship.
Yeah, but let's see what happens next year.
Also, I'll make a small prediction.
What?
I feel CM Punk is going to win the Rumble. And challenge whoever is the World Heavyweight Champion on Monday Night Raw.
I see.
I'm just saying, is my opinion.
Your opinion.
But as far as what we're doing here, Vincent Cage, keep running your fucking mouth.
He hasn't ran his mouth for a while.
He still does. People still tell me shit, all right?
I know he does call me sometimes.
You see? Come on.
He even called me earlier today.
Then I seen something in Facebook from Ace Bradley. Listen, you little son of a bitch. You're gonna meet me one day at the studio, and we're gonna sign that fucking contract. Then when I'm done with you, I'll be more than happy to get my hands on that bitch-ass bucket of AIDS, Vincent. Listen, I'm calm today compared to the way I was a few weeks ago.
Well, since you're in a calm mood.
I'm in a good mood.
In a good mood.
Puerto Rican weekend is here.
In a good mood. Well, since I've been holding this for a while, but I finally have the answer. If Vincent, actually Tyler Cage, whatever he wants to be called, and I'm sure if Ace Bradley was wondering, oh, come on, Nelson, what is the answer, man? I'm like, you didn't hear that. Just saying. But, all right. So as far as because I called him today, and he finally said what he said, and he said...
what the fuck he said? Did he say yes, or is he still being a little bitch?
The answer to that is... yes.
Oh. You took your balls out of your wife's back pocket.
Oh, Jesus
Congratulations.
Christ. Could you...
Congratulations. So that means I will see you in the fucking studio. And set your little fucking ass straight.
What is that? Okay, so
Nelson, I already told you, he disrespected the history of WTF. But you see on camera, he has turned down a lot of opportunities. But magically, he wants to have his moment in the sun with me face to face, finally. Let me tell you something. You better get a big box of tissues, because he's going to leave that fucking studio crying like a bitch.
So
My tongue has no fucking mercy. And you know this.
I don't need to know this. But it's not going to happen next week. We're trying to figure out when we can do.
You know what?
What?
Make it happen soon.
Why?
Because I don't have time for little boys. I have time to wrestle real competitors for my Universal Champion. Big mouth. That's why I told him to go suck an elephant's dick, because he has a big fucking mouth.
Well.
Yeah, well.
So what do you want me to do? He accepted.
Listen,
now.
okay.
What more do you want?
He accepted. Don't make this shit take forever to happen. I got things to do.
Like what?
Like this.
Well,
This right here. As long as I have it, it is the be-all, end-all.
All right. Cool. All right, so just kind of laughing at this because
Why was so funny?
Because you're so
Okay,
anxious,
but Nelson,
but you're so anxious to have this.
Listen,
and then all of a sudden, then
all right, listen. He's the little bitch ass who cried and moaned about something that was said. And the funny thing to this day,
but you say you didn't say.
But Nelson, it was not even disrespectful. Look, I was sitting here where I'm sitting now. You were sitting there. And what did you say? Oh, Tyler Cage has been suspended.
Right.
And all I said was, oh, well, at least he could go home and spend more time with his wife.
Yes,
That's all. Okay, where's the disrespect in that? There's none, because he's a fucking idiot.
You don't see the disrespect in that?
No, there's no disrespect in it. You said he's suspended, and all I said was, okay, at least he could spend more time at home with his wife. Where's the disrespect? Did I tell him, fuck his wife? No. I was basically saying you can enjoy your little time off until you come back with your wife. But no, he took it like a little bitch.
So when we have this debate, are you going to tell him all of this too?
Yes, this is going to be told straight to his fucking face. He started the disrespect shit with the fuck the history of WTF. Oh, Happy the Clown is old. Angelo Vega's old. He's the one who started the disrespectful shit. Oh, and by the way, this is going to be a small shoot, what I'm about to say. You don't go to people's jobs and asking them dumb fucking questions about, yo, you think you deserve to win this and have this? That's what made the shit more fucking worse.
This is going to be a long
So
summer.
sit on your bucket of AIDS and shut the fuck up.
This is going to be a long summer.
It's going to be, yes. And it's going to be a short one for him if he don't stop his bullshit.
Jesus. Really? Okay.
He is not liked, Nelson. There's a lot of people who wouldn't piss on him if he was on fire.
That's a strong statement.
Come on, man. That's how much you ain't liked.
Wow. Well, that's see, because you know he feels that he's the big man around here right now.
Okay, Nelson. He walked in the door. He'd been here for like 5 minutes. That don't make you the big man here. You know what makes you the big fucking man here? All the blood, sweat, and tears I sacrifice here for 30 fucking years. That's what makes you the fucking man here. Not your little fucking young entitled millennial bullshit.
Millennial, here we go. All right, well,
Nelson, in 1995, I was just getting started here. This motherfucker was still in his fucking diapers.
In 1995. He was wearing
He was like 4 or 5 years old at the time.
Okay.
Yes, there have been 5-year-olds who still wear fucking diapers.
Maybe.
I bet you he wore his till he was fucking 10.
Or maybe up to now, right?
Yeah, maybe he still wears it. Why don't you bring a box of Depends for his ass?
You know, I understand. You get it. You've drawn a lot in the last few years.
I've done too much.
You haven't, and he hasn't drawn shit.
I even came back.
But what has he done?
From a car accident injury.
But what has he done, right?
He hasn't done shit except talk and bitch and why this, why that, why this. Why don't you do something about it? You talked all that shit, then you should have won that battle royal for the world championship. But like I said before, you look like a Dollar Tree crow that got tossed out like a piece of shit by the current world champion, Chris Angels.
And on that lovely note,
That's another thing, Nelson. He's fucking mad at me. He should be mad at the guy that threw him out. And who is that? The world heavyweight champion, Chris Angels.
And on that note, we're going to wrap this up because we have a little bit of time. It's all right.
It's fine.
It's fine.
I was starting to get fired up, but
yes.
You know what? We're going to wrap this up. Like you said. Good, wrap it up.
All right, we'll wrap it up.
That way you can get the fuck out, and I could go play some more Street Fighter 6.
All right. So next week, all new episode, more details about this debate, him against Tyler Cage. One more details of how we're
But there is one thing that cannot be debated. Tyler Cage, you will never, never get this title as long as I'm living and breathing.
And on that.
No matter what you say, what you do, because if we do cross paths in the ring, you straight up getting fucked up. And that's it.
And on that, we'll see you guys next week and an all new episode of Wrestling Outlaws.
And happy Puerto Rican weekend, everyone.
That too.